She was always all alone. She was always all alone. Oh, no one beside her, no one to guide her. She was the youngest of four, a more inquisitive soul than her siblings, who had by now matriculated from the bosom of the brownstone. She often left alone, mom worked third shift. When at home, little time was spent for nurturing. She was searching for direction, the missed affection shining like the sunrise. The family's academic prize, wise beyond her years, physically more mature than her peers. She was naive to the streets. Teddy from the block would often wave and speak. But see, he was as sly as a stone's throw away he was. She admired him from afar and how he handled his kids, showering them with love. She often wondered what it would be like if she would let the streetlights catch her, as she recalls hearing her mom preach.
So don't disturb me. Let me get off these feet. I'll be resting. There's money to make tonight. I need to sleep.
She sits on the stoop, aloof. He whistles, she giggles. He wiggles his pockets. The lure was set in motion. He walked over and began approaching. She shares, I was hoping to formally meet. He greets her with his hand. They call me Already Teddy, and you're a sweet piece of eye candy. She could see the man in he, maybe 33. She was 16. She was always all alone. She was always all alone. Oh, no one beside her, no one to guide her. She was always all alone. She was always all alone. Oh, no one beside her, no one to guide her. As the moonlight illuminates the sky through the still of the night, she lays alone, hormones pulsating, uncontrollably rotating, debating if she should let him pull up. She was curious, plus oblivious to his mischief. Already was astute in brute behavior. It was no accident how the ladies raved for him. She wanted him in between the sheets. She leaned over and kissed him tenderly. His arms encircled her completely until they found their bodies merging. He would be her first. She was a virgin. She cried out, it was hurting, but he was tender. She stretched to meet his every move. It was drip, drip when he went in her. She was in pure ecstasy. He was like a thief in the night, tying a string to her heart, reeling in her emotions to exactly where he wants them to be. She released. Her body gyrated, sedated by the moment, shivers from the flowing rivers. He delivered a performance like no other. She had forgotten about her mother. Above her, she heard footsteps, or maybe it was a burglar. He was strapped, ready to not let anyone hurt her. This night, Mom would be home early. Burst through the door, releasing 3 from the 4-4. 2 lay dead, 2 hit Teddy, the other ricochet and hit Mom in the head. She lay with blood on her hands, her heart palpitating with fervor. She had just witnessed murder. She was always all alone. She was always all alone. Oh, no one beside her, no one to guide her. She was always all alone. She was always all alone. Oh, no one beside her, no one to guide her. She was always all alone. She was always all alone. Oh, no one beside her, no one to guide her. She